Hello, welcome back to my YouTube channel. It's Dawn here. So today I'm with you for InLoveArts craft along. So I did get some stuff from InLoveArts and today I'm going to be using these dies as well as this absolutely gorgeous Pretty Lady paper. So I'm using the Polaroid dies. I'm not sure which ones I'm going to use yet, and also this one as well. So what I thought I would do is I would come on today and basically craft with you. So I have got a few bits from my last project, so let me just move that off to the side. So I have picked out a few papers that I thought I might like to use. So I also have some of this. So what I'm thinking of is, so you do need a card base, so I am going to work on my usual base size, so let me get one out. So I'm going to be working on a 6 by 6 square card base. So this is my favourite size to work with. I just think it's so easy, especially since you buy papers at a 6 by 6. There's very little waste. What I was thinking was, there's some gorgeous images and stuff. So I'm thinking maybe I do want to keep some of these, but I don't want to keep them all. So I'm thinking I might keep the beautiful one, but I was sort of tempted to have them sort of having maybe 2 scattered, I think. So love you as always. Yeah, okay, so we're going to have 2 scattered. I really like this scroll one, so I'm thinking that for the background, because I think that's just really pretty. So that's what we're going to do. So I'm just going to use my tape runner to put some tape down, and then we will stick that to the base. Just like that. So there's our base already done. So I'm hoping this is going to be a very quick video. Well, it's quick with what I have in mind. So yeah, we will see. But I really like the idea of, so I have done quite a few die cuts from this one, but I like the idea of having it as if you had circled a loved one. So I just thought that was quite sweet, quite nice. We have this paper, so when I was looking, I really liked that you could get a few of the ladies on, so they just seemed to fit quite nicely. So there we have 3 ladies. Yeah, so I quite like that. So let me get my pencil that's got glue on. And I'm just going to draw around this, just so that I know where to cut. So there's one, and I quite like, yeah, I quite like that one as well. So I think I'm going to go around this one as well. Okay, right. So all I'm going to do is I'm just going to cut these out, so just inside of those lines, just because I don't want them to be, this one I'll go slightly over, because I'd like it to fit quite nice. I really like this as well, so I'm going to use the beautiful one there. How nice is that? And that fits on really nice. Now I am going to use my wet glue to stick this down, so just putting the wet glue around here and then this bit, just because it gives me sort of manoeuvre to move. Now I do want that over as much as I can, so I think that's as far as I'm going to get, so I do need to trim this off just some more. So there we go. So there's the first one. Oh, I really like that. That looks so cute. Right, and then we need to do this one. So again, I'm just going to cut slightly inside and then I will use this bit for another project. Yeah, I really like that. So again, using my wet glue because I don't want, because we do need that maneuver time. And then we're going to stick, actually I'll do it this way. You see what I'm doing. And then just stick that on like this. Oh, there we go. There. Yeah. Right. So that's stuck down, and that one is. So I'm thinking that, oh, that needs sticking down just ever, just a little bit more. There we go. Okay. So what I'm thinking is I quite like the idea of this. So just like that. So they just look like old-fashioned pictures. And then, so I have, I've got yellow, I've got blue, and I've got a couple of different pinks. But I like the idea of the blue and and maybe this pink. Although, do I want both pinks and then just age one of them? I'm not sure. I don't know. I don't think I. Do we? Excuse me. Let's have a look. Let's cut this. So what about if we just add some detail to the top of the frame, and just like that, just to add some extra interest to it. What's that? Oh, that's just a bit of paper. Right, I also like these. So, is there anything that I would like to use on these? I think these would look really, really cool in the frames. I mean, look at that. Isn't that just lovely? Really, really like these. Yeah, absolutely gorgeous. Oh, loving that. Right. Now, what else to do? I'm not sure if I like that. Let me see what we can do. I'm thinking I might want to tone them down a bit, actually. Make them more vintage. So, let me see. So I'm just looking for my distress ink in, let's have a look, which one's this one? So either Gathered Twigs or my Vintage Photo, but I also have this aged mahogany, so I might try the aged mahogany because that's quite a nice one. We'll try it on this one first, because then if I don't like it, I'm not going to ruin these ones. So do I have a brush spare? I do. I need a cloth. Oh, I'm making a right mess everywhere. Okay, so just make sure that that's clean, and it is. Right. I just feel like it needs toning down just ever so slightly. It's just a bit too bright, if you know what I mean. So yes, I think that works. So let's do that. And I'm okay to have it onto the picture as well. I just think that adds to it. So it gives it like a nice, even a nicer framed effect. Oh. And then I think I will also come in with the Vintage Photo as well. Oh, I see straight away that looks so much better compared to that one. I just think it looks much better. But my lights are terrible today. I am going to have to get my husband to sort them out. So let me see if I can try that for a bit. Right, move this to the side. See, now I feel like we can't see. Right, okay, so let's do the other one. Like this. I need my husband as well to sort out my chair. I'm still waiting for him to do it. So hopefully he'll do that sometime this week, because it's still very squeaky. I think it's just something as simple as WD-40, but I wouldn't even know where to start with doing it. If it doesn't, then I think it might be worth me investing in a new one. Right, okay. Right, let's go with vintage photo. So let me clean this off. Get this extra ink off. So I'm just using, this is just a microfiber cloth. I got a pack of 5 of them from Primark for £1, and they're brilliant for cleaning off your brushes. Right. So, yes. And give it an aged effect. I'm just doing it on the corners. Oh, I like that. Yes, really like that. Okay, so again, just on the corners. I don't want to sort of do too much to it. Okay, and then I'm going to come in and actually bring in the vintage photo just around the corners on the underneath paper. Like this. And these papers are just gorgeous. They remind me actually of spring. So, and as we will be coming into spring, our next season is spring, I think that's quite nice. Well, it is for the UK. Beautiful as always. Oh, look at that. Isn't that lovely? I will be doing some doodling, because I do feel like we do need some doodling. So why not? Oh, do you know what? What about that? I've got another pink one here. So just to add to the background. And then we can sort of cut that off there. Not sure about these two bits, but I like these ones. So I am going to stick with using these ones. So let us glue these down. That way. And then let's do the same with this one. And before I put on, oh, I've just had a thought. Oh, so I also got a gorgeous background stamp from them, which is this one. So what I'm thinking is, so let me just check the position of these ones. There. Love, absolutely love it. Right, okay, so I do have this gorgeous, it's absolutely beautiful, stamp. Let me make sure it's clean from the last time that I used it. No, it isn't, so luckily I didn't go ahead, and normally I clean them straight away, but I didn't with this one. If I remember rightly, puppy got in the way as usual. So right, okay. What I'm going to use this Distress ink in Victorian Velvet. Now, I'm quite happy for this not to stamp correctly, because I think that's just going to add to it, and I think it's going to look lovely. So I'm just going to take parts of it and just stamp on like this, just to give some more interest to the background. Love, look at that. How nice is that? Right, okay. So there's that. And then again, we're just going to pop them there. Doesn't that look amazing? I love it. Right, okay. And then the last thing that I'm going to do is I do want to border, so let us get, and I think I am going to do a black border, so I do need a black pen. Is this one black? Yeah. So this is just a normal gel pen, well, normal black pen, which I did buy from the pound shop. So nothing special. And then I'm just going to go along and do 2 lines, not being precise at all the way around like this, just to frame it, and then just a squiggly line here, there and everywhere, and one there. Right, okay. And then I think the other thing I want to do, right, try it on this one first, is I'm wondering if to have a fake sort of stitched border just along the edge all the way around, but this pen's not really the best pen to do it with. Sorry, I know I've gone quiet, I'm just looking. So let's have a look. What do you think? Should we have the fake? Oh. I think that it's nice as well having these 4, so they are sort of attached together. So I am able to use one of them as my sort of tester. No, I don't like it. Right, okay, so that can go. I do want, however, a nice dark pink. I am going to edge them. That's not dark enough. Although, let me try a warm grey. So this is a warm grey number 5 in my Pro Marker collection. Yeah. So it's just ever so slight, so just subtle, which is all we want. We don't want it to be too harsh. Julie is the best at doing this. I'm rubbish at doing this. So she sort of does a bit at the bottom and then does the rest. Love. Oh, I've got bits all over my hand, and it has, I feel like it's spread onto there. Right, okay. So that's what I'm thinking so far. Yeah, I absolutely love that. And then I am going to, so I'm going to stick these down. Do we want them, do I want to keep them flat or do I want them raised up? We'll have them raised. Right. Where's my foam pads? Okay, so that background stamp is just absolutely divine. I love it. And that's the whole purpose of why I bought that stamp, is for things like this, because I just think, and plus also for journaling as well, when I do my art journals. But how good does that look? I really, really like it. I love how it's brought that background to life. Really nice. Right, just taking these back bits off. And I love how these circles have just changed as well. So it's all just making that background blend with these. I was going to use, so I was actually going to use this colour, which does go better than the pink, I must admit, but I did pink instead. So let me go there like that, and then we want this one there, so I don't want any on that corner. So if I do around it, then hopefully there. I will remember. Another sheet. Okay, so again, let me take these off, and then in that corner I'm just going to put some of my tacky glue so it adheres nicely. There we go. Okay, so just like that. Perfect. Right, let me get rid of some of these bits because we don't need them. They are just cluttering up the desk. Right, okay, so we have done that. I do feel like there's something that's missing, and I'm just wondering, do I need to do anything else before I start putting stickers on? I don't think I do. Right, okay, so I have these Tim Holtz stickers. So I've got black and gold, which is what I'm thinking, or white and gold. I also have black and silver and white and silver, but I don't think we'll do the silver. I'm going to go with this one. Okay, let's have a look. So we've got beautiful, love you always, you are loved. I think that goes very well. So I'm just going to pop that there. Let's have a look. In my heart. So I have this one here. Yep. And what else do we have? Create, shine brightly, trust your heart. I like from the heart. I've got heart and soul. Yeah, from the heart. And we'll have this one just there. Yeah, just like that. So that is the second card that we have created. The last thing that I'm thinking I might do is I'm going to come in with these Nouveau drops. So these are pale periwinkle, and I'm just going to add a few on. Like this. Yeah, I like that. Oh, try that again. There's an air bubble in it. Oh, I like them. I really, really like them. That needs one more. And then, yeah, perfect. Love, 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 love. Okay, so that is the second card that I've used using the stuff that I got from InLoveArts. Oh, isn't it beautiful? Really, really pleased with it. Look at that. I've got white paint still all over me. I will leave in the description box below. Please do check it out because I do have a coupon code for you so that you can get 15% off at InLoveArts. I've also got links to all the products that I did get. But yeah, I love it. I absolutely love everything. They cut through 2 pieces of paper, which I'm really pleased about. And 2 pieces of cardstock, sorry. All of them, I haven't had a problem at all. So the quality of them is absolutely fab. Loving the papers as well. But look at that, isn't that so beautiful? Really, really love it. You know, I do feel though that these ones would have worked so much better than the pink, but I went with the pink. So that is what I have created. I hope you've enjoyed this video. Please do give the thumbs up if you you have enjoyed it too. Also leave me a comment in the comment section below, letting me know what you would like to see on my channel, up and coming videos for the new year. Please do share as well with all your friends and family, and let them enjoy the discount too. Yeah, that's it. That's everything for today. Yeah, and until next time, happy crafting. Bye.